Welcome back to Scale Model Review. I thought I'd do a quick review on a bit of armour today. I haven't done any armour before. I've never built anything or painted anything with regards to armour. So I saw this the other day in my local model shop and I thought I'll give it a whirl. It's the 176 PZKW 6 AUSF.B King Tiger. It's a German piece of armour and it's from Airfix. It's 176 scale, bit of a strange one. I think I read somewhere that it's something to do with the old Hornby railway sizes or something like that. So, and all their other armours in 176, it just seems a very strange size, that's all. But the box art's very nice, as with all Airfix recently. They've all been very good indeed. On the box itself, it just tells you a little bit, gives you a bit of history about the King Tiger itself, and nothing much else. What paints you need to use, obviously all Humbrels, and the two different schemes that are available, which you can see on the front there as well. Okay, just have a quick look in the box. I don't think there's going to be much to it. Right, so we've got one bag, which is Airfix's usual. Let's have a quick look, see what we've got. We have one set of rubber tracks. Now, I don't know what the norm is for tracks. I know you can buy aftermarket metal ones and things like that that are really well cut. But these are quite flexible. They're like a rubbery plastic. There are on a couple of sprues which you'll have to cut. The thing is, there is what seems to be flash. Now, I don't know if you can have a look, if you can see that. Okay, just along the edges, right along the edges of both tracks, there just seems to be some flash. Now, I'm sure that that is going to be a bit of a pain to clean up, because it's not something you can just scrape or deburr. Oh, I don't know, actually. I think you just may be able to deburr that enough just to, you've got to try and do it without catching the tracks, so you're not making it look any worse. But this side will be a bit more difficult. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Oh, I don't know, I think if you just gently does it, I mean, you can see, yeah, I think that'll work. I think you'll be able to get around there. If you have a look, you see that top wrap up here, you can just see that it has made a difference. So I think very slowly and surely around there, very carefully, without going mad, you just got to deburr those edges. And if you look at it from this side, you can see it much better. You can see that light track sort of thing at the top there. That's what needs to come off. I think if you just start around this bit and roll backwards, that'll deburr fine. So, but I like the fact that I don't know if you need to paint these or not. I'll have to do a bit of research, but they look fine. Okay, what else have we got? The detail itself on the main body is very nice indeed. Actually, it's a nice level of detail. This, I do believe this is a new tool and a new kit from last year, and the grills and everything look fine. I'm sure you can get aftermarket for it if you wanted to, but I mean, the detail on that is quite nice, as you can see, and all down the sides as well. And you've got some, see, cables and things like that. I would imagine tow cables and all sorts. So you can do some work on that, which is nice. So overall, that the top of that looks nice, which is what you're going to see. And the top that the turret goes in there with the turret, and the actual barrel itself looks to be. It's actually quite nice plastic. It's not like Airfix. Their aircraft, which is a bit of a softer plastic. This is a little bit more rigid, I think. You can have a look there again. It's a nice little detail. It should weather up okay. But turret itself's nice. The underbelly, which is this bit, I would imagine, that's all got some nice detail on it. It's a nice rivet detail, raised rivet detail and everything. The barrel itself is it's quite nicely moulded. Luckily there's no burrs or flash on that. There doesn't seem to be any flash at all on this sprue. There is just little tiny bits of burring that you're just going to, again, a little scrape with the scalpel will deburr that. So there's no filing or anything like, or sanding needed, just a little bit of deburring, which is fine. I think most model kits have got that. Other bits and pieces, you've got the track covers there. Oops. And that all seems to be in good order as well. Again, just tiny little bits of deburring to do, but not. I wouldn't imagine that to be a problem at all. I think most of us do that on most things. But again, it's nice plastic. It's nice and stiff, and there's some detail there as well, which I would imagine is the rear door. So plenty to work with there. A lot of weathering you can get out of that. And a whole sprue full of wheels and everything like this. Now, there is a good tip for picking up wheel. Obviously, I know a lot of people do this who do armour, but I picked up one of these the other day. It was $2.99 from your local hobby shop, and I've actually done some aircraft wheels with this as well, and they've come out perfect. Now this one goes from 1mm all the way up to 36mm diameters. But basically you lay this over the thing, you find which size covers the wheel, and then just paint, and it saves you individually painting each wheel. So that's going to be a real time saver with any armour, I would imagine, when you've got that many wheels to do. I bet that can be quite laborious. But I picked this one. It's a nice cheap kit. I think it was only $9.99 from a local model shop. I'm sure you can get it cheaper online. But I thought everyone keeps raving about armour, so I thought I'll get a nice cheap one, a little one to have a crack at it, and if I enjoy doing it, then I'll get some bigger armour. But what else is in the box? You've got the obligatory Airfix Club membership, which I am a member of, because I do save up all their passport miles, as you can see, already cut out there. But let's have a look, see what else we've got. We've got a very small sheet of decals. They all seem to be in register. All nice stuff. Not many decals on a bit of armour, I'm sure. Just some identity markings and that's it. And the instructions are going to be, I'm sure, typical Airfix instructions. Very basic. Ah, excellent. That's good. I like that. Nice colour instructions. Well done, Airfix. That's excellent. That's what I like to see. And the other scheme, which is really funky. I like that scheme. I'm going to pick that up very well. That's going to be that'll come up really nice with some weathering. And I think that's not the scheme I'm going to go for. I am going to go for the basic scheme first off, because I would imagine that's reasonably easy with some white tack and everything like that. So I'll give that one a whirl first of all. And then if I do enjoy it, then I think I'll go back and do that one, because I really like that one. That looks great. That will weather up really nicely. For the instructions themselves, there's only 16 boxes. Looking at the model, it looks like it's going to go together very quick. I think the longest job is going to be the wheels, not only putting them together but then painting them. As I say, I've never done one before, so I don't know what they're going to be like. So I'm quite looking forward to this. As I say, I've never done a piece of armour before, so we'll see what it comes out like. But apart from that, it's a nice tidy little kit, all in good order. Hopefully it goes together well, and I still look forward to doing that. And obviously when it's finished, I'll do it in a bit. Oh, excuse the birds. I think that's their mating calls. They're really noisy today. Anyway, so that's the Airfix 176 PZKW 6 AUSF.B King Tiger. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.